Hey, Born to Lose. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my kit here. And since your contest is for a knife, I guess I'll cover my knives first. So the first knife I have is just a little folder. Um, it's engraved with my name. I'm not going to show that, but initials. It actually was given to me by a former stepfather. And it's just a little knife. I use it a lot. I constantly keep it on me. I like it because of the small size. Means that I can always keep it in my pocket, and I just basically use it for doing small tasks, cutting things, rope, cord, packages. I mean, it's great because it's one of the knives that I can just keep in my pocket, and it's like almost like it's not there. I never notice it, and I always have it. And the other knife that I keep mainly in my vehicle was a knife that I confiscated from my brother, who is, he's now 19, so I mean, obviously it's like, okay, you're 19, you can have this, but he was kind of a young teenager at the time, had this in the house, and I'm like, what are you doing with this knife? We don't have a mother that would be okay with him having this in the household, so I had confiscated this from him a couple years ago. So, this knife, you know, obviously in several states a knife like this is not going to be legal. Happens to be legal here in Connecticut. You know, this is, what is this? So, this knife is just ridiculous. You know, I keep it in my car in case there's something I need. You know, I keep a lot of just random survival kit, and I figure having a nice knife a nice bigger knife like this might be useful if I ever get into a fight with a bear. I don't know. So I have this in there. Just ridiculous. As you can see, I need a butter knife. Uh, this knife is awful. What else do I keep? I keep in my car, I keep on me. This is a lighter. Obviously, you gotta have some fire in there. You know, torch lighter, windproof, useful. Also keep there, again in the car, replacement fuel, always useful to have. I should mention, I'm filming this technology. I'm filming this on my old iPhone 3GS so that I can show you my kit. I've now got the new iPhone 4S, and on that I have the Griffin Survivor case, which is a great case, rugged. It's mil spec rubber. I'm sure you've talked about this case. This case is fantastic. You know, I've seen this on your channel. So this I have also is a Maxpedition case. This was great for the iPhone 3GS. It does not fit it does fit the iPhone 4S, but it doesn't fit the iPhone 4S with the Survivor case. So that's a little bit of a problem. Griffin does make another case with Velcro straps. I believe it's called the LS or something like that. It's in the same line of phone cases, but it's a slightly bigger model for holding, big radios and stuff like this. So I do plan on getting that. Just to mention, one thing that I also always keep in my car, and this doesn't have anything in it at the moment, but I always tend to keep Altoid tins because they're really useful. An Altoid tin can be, hold on real quick, I'm trying to open this with one hand. So an Altoid tin, you can put a lot of stuff in an Altoid tin. There are a bunch of things. You can look this up online, where you can make a little tackle box if you wanted to out of this. You can make a solar powered battery charger. You can make a miniature radio. You can pack this. This is what I want to do. Besides the tackle box, I like the idea of having the tackle box in my car too, just a little portable tackle box. But you can make an urban survival kit, aspirin, some stuff like that, some Band-Aids, whatever. But you can also make, just a full-on survival kit, get a razor blade in there. I'd like to get they have a credit card-sized Fresnel lens. I'd like to put a Fresnel lens in there for starting fires. You can put in some char cloth, some stick matches, some fire steel, again, Band-Aids, fishing hooks, all that type of stuff, and you can pack it all in here and have yourself a good little survival kit. And what I've discovered is that this expedition case is perfect for carrying this sort of thing. So if I had a couple of these or whatever, if I wanted to take a survival kit or whatever and just throw it on my gear real quick, this is a great way to do it. It fits perfectly in this case, so I can just chuck it on my belt and carry around and have a perfect place to put a survival kit, throw it in a pack. Be great. Keys. On my keys, one thing that I always like to have on my keys, I've got a compass and I've got a thermometer on there. Just useful. I thought it would be useful to have a compass on my keychain in case the phone runs out of battery. A couple of data sticks. Who knows? It's useful technology-wise. Another thing that I do is my car keys. I really love this about my car keys. Is whenever I'm going to the mechanic, I've got a quick release on my main car key. So if I need to give someone my car key, it's just really convenient to be able to have that so that I can quick attach and detach my car key. And let's see if I can put this back in one-handed. This is going to be a trick. That's not going to happen. Alright, moving on. Flashlight. Basic LED flashlight. I couldn't even tell you the brand on this. I've had it for a long time. I really like the rubber grip on it. Not really anything special as far as that's concerned. I just really like the design of this flashlight because of it's got a really firm grip to it. It's a good size. It's a good brightness. I attached to it, it has a little belt clip, so I attached it a little, a spring clip so I could attach it to a pack, attach it to a belt, attach it to a coat, whatever, because it makes it a little bit more accessible. So that's what I like about this flashlight. Well, here, why don't we figure out what the brand is? It is Long Life LED, Brinkman. So there you go. I carry around chapstick. I carry around, this is again on my electronic gear. I have, these are the Skull Candy 50/50 headphones. Again, compatible with the iPhone. It's got the microphone, the inline volume control, and music control. And cool little trick. If you want to keep your headphones wrapped tangle-free, I just took a standard office clip, like the, I don't know what these are called. I can't even remember right now, but it's, the clip. And you wrap the headphones around that and you run through there. There are lots of different things that you can do with these office clips. Once you have the headphones partially wrapped, you can clip this to a jacket, keep the microphone close somewhere. Just really useful for keeping headphones tangle-free. And you don't have to use this size. You could use various different sizes of these clips and, wrap the headphones as tight or as loose as you want. Okay, so moving this knife along. So other things that I keep in my car, because I think this is relevant, because if you're got things in the car, it's important for things that you always have with you. So I always keep in the winter months a pair of gloves and a hat, no matter what. Even if I'm not wearing them, even if it's not there, if something happens, the car breaks down, you want to have gloves and a hat with you. I just think it's important. Obviously, got my Free Talk Live Liberty Radio Show hat. It's useful. The way you can promote freedom while you're surviving. Powder for keeping the balls fresh. If you're walking around in the woods and you get these swamp balls, it's very important to keep them fresh when you're walking along. Tent. I always keep a tent in my car. It's nice to have because, hey, again, something happens, you get stranded somewhere, you got a place to stay. It's a two-man tent. Keep it in the car. Useful. Dressing change kit. This is a single-use thing. Contains in it 4 CPR. It contains a face mask. It contains powdered gloves. It contains a drape, measuring tape, alcohol swab sticks, PVP swab stick, skin protectant, roll of tape, non-adhering dressing, gauze, 2 packs of gauze, or actually, sorry, 4, couple different sizes, 2x2 and 4x4, 2 each of those, and then a tegaderm, whatever the hell that is, transparent dressing. So again, it's just a whole medical pack kit, and I have 2 of these single-use kits. I also carry around, and I do not drive a Chevy anymore, but I liked this kit, so I transferred it. This kit is another medical kit that has, again, additional gloves, but I packed in some additional bandages, tape, some antibiotic ointment, just important things that I think that everyone should have with them in their vehicle. And of course, sometimes the knife doesn't cut it, so you gotta have scissors. Tool patches, again, maybe you tear your pants, something like that, tear a pack. Useful to have a patch that you can sew on to something. Another flashlight, this is a mag light that has a Chevy logo on it, but what do I care? I like the thing. And an atlas. So, and an umbrella. Again, just one of those things to have with you. It's always good to have in the car. So that pretty much covers it. That's my kit. And again, I'm looking forward to. I really want to kit out one of the these Altoid tins and have a couple of different variations of Altoid tins. There's like if you look up Altoid tin on the internet, you can find it's like a pyro tin, with char cloth, matches for starting fires. They've got a fishing one, tackle box. They've got the urban survival, the regular survival, and I really want to create a couple of those just to have for basically the tiniest little bug out kit you can imagine. Anyway, hope that covers it.